Hey there, Plastics! It's your guy Joe here, and welcome to yet another video. Today, I'm doing a very new series that I'm calling Thrifty Thursdays with Joe. And this is going to be a new series that I'm doing where I unbox for you guys dolls that I find in thrift stores, from antique stores, from Goodwills, wherever. And usually I find good deals on them. Usually they're quite pricey. So we're going to take a trip back in time and just enjoy the dolls of yesteryear. Today we are unboxing a doll that I've been wanting for a while, but I've never got. They're quite expensive, but I found this in a thrift store. I don't want to say where because I don't want to give away my sources, but they tend to have a lot of good dolls for sale. Usually they're pretty pricey, but if you wait a while, they actually go on sale. Why don't I bring it out now? So we have here the Malibu Barbie. I know this one is not the original, obviously. It is a reproduction that they did for the 50th anniversary of Barbie. I believe that was in 2009. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I saw this. It was on sale for $50, but with some luck, I managed to wait and the price actually went down to $25. I had to snag it up. So here she is in box in all its glory. And I know a lot of you are going to be yelling at me, why are you unboxing a collector doll? But you know what? I'm a deboxer. I don't really like having my dolls in boxes. I like to feel them. I'm a very tactile type of person. What's the point? I mean, I like to play with them a little, you know? That's why I personally like to unbox dolls. I can see the merits of why you would keep them in box, but there's also a lot of drawbacks to keeping them in box, which we might discover while unboxing this one. Before I unbox her, why don't we just take a trip down memory lane.
What's new under the sun? Malibu Barbie.
She's Mattel's super new suntanned Barbie.
Hey, Barbie's got a golden tan now with sunny surfer gold hair.
Malibu Barbie has her own beach towel and sunglasses and Malibu friends, all with that suntan skin that makes them look great wherever they go in any of their groovy new fashions.
They're what's new under the sun.
Malibu Barbie, Francie, Skipper, and Ken. They're the Sunset. Dolls and other costumes sold separately.
Oh wow, that was so corny, but I absolutely loved it. That was a commercial, and in case you couldn't tell, Malibu Barbie was first released in 1971. This was probably the biggest shift for Barbie. It was the first time that we saw Barbie with a smile, and not only with a smile, we saw her with her eyes looking straight ahead. Now, for me personally, I actually prefer the older Barbies where she had the side glance, but this was a big change. It was very of the times. It was during the, female empowerment movement, during the hippie age. People were more liberal and throwing off their clothes and going to the beach and their swimwear. Can you imagine such a thing? Really love that commercial. I didn't live through that era. I can only imagine. Let's see if there's any more commercials.
Hey, come on in and see the Barbie pool party.
A pool party? Inside?
Sure, it's a new Barbie pool party.
Watch me make Malibu Barbie go off the board.
Wow,
Put together the Barbie pool party and make her whoosh down the slide. Jump in, sunbathe in the floating chair. Pretend she's throwing a party.
Hey, Barbie, I'm coming in too.
The new Barbie pool party. Malibu Barbie sold separately from Mattel.
Wow. Okay, that one wasn't as corny. But yeah, I feel like these dolls are very of the time. Like, everyone was suntanning during that moment. Like, can you imagine how many of those people got skin cancer? Not to be so morbid, but people were going out to the beach and tanning till their skin looked like leather. And that was the look. I mean, it's still kind of the look now, but I feel like we have more artificial means of getting the suntan look. I mean, I don't need any artificial means. I just stay out in the sun for 5 minutes and I turn brown and golden. Oh, so it looks like they also released a country camper. So why don't we give that a look?
Take Malibu Barbie and her suntanned friends with their glasses and their towels, where the road never ends in Barbie's new country camper. Look what you get. A picnic setup, a pop-out tent, sleeping bags, a camper kitchen. In Barbie's new country camper. Barbie's country camper home. Mattel Sunset Dolls and Barbie's country camper. All sold separately.
Wow. Remember when dolls used to be like that? Like they would come with these cool accessories. Like that camper had a lot going on, and it was probably a lot cheaper than what they go for today. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a cool little trip down memory lane. Now, why don't we move on to the unboxing? Hacha! So if we look here, we can see the Barbie anniversary tag right in that corner. It's very cute. It has a cute little gold ribbon, and it was a Barbie collector. It says the year 1971. Very cute. And you can see Barbie is in there looking very, very fresh off a suntan. What's really cute is that she actually comes with a second outfit. I'm not sure if that outfit was a fashion that they sold separately or what, but it looks super adorable. And then on the side, you can see that she has some Polaroids or pictures of her. There is a drawing of Malibu Barbie. She looks so much younger there. On the bottom it says 50th anniversary, and I love that it has all the dates of all the classic moments that we've had with Barbie. And then in the back, if we flip it around, we have a nice little history lesson. So it says, which little girl or boy didn't grow up with their own very special Barbie doll? Beautiful, stylish, always on trend, this was the doll you wanted more than any other. In celebration of Barbie doll's 50th anniversary, favorite Barbie dolls and period fashions return, recreated in loving detail. If you missed your chance before or no longer have your beloved Barbie, now is a chance to reconnect with a long lost friend. One highly sought after Barbie is the Malibu Barbie doll, which debuted in 1971. This doll solidified Barbie doll's image as a quintessential sun-loving California girl, even though she's from Wisconsin. The 50th anniversary version models a reproduction of the famed aqua blue bathing suit, completed with yellow towel and sunglasses. Included in the package is a reproduction of the Maud Lemon Kick Fashion number 1465 from 1970, along with a reproduction vintage booklet. Finally, 50th anniversary collectible cards, each portray a vintage image reproduction on one side and fascinating little known Barbie fun facts on the back. Do you remember having this very special Barbie doll from 1971? No, unfortunately, I didn't live through that era. That was a right on time of roller rinks and lava lamps, surfboards, and tie-dye. But through it all, the very best memory is Barbie doll. Malibu Barbie doll returns for you to share forever. On the bottom, it says complete your 50th anniversary collection with the My Favorite Barbie Doll series. 6 unforgettable, innovative dolls. Collect them all while the celebration lasts. For this line, they had the original, which I have a reproduction of. They had the bubble cut Barbie, the twist and turn Barbie. That's on my list. Superstar Barbie and Barbie and the Rockers. That's another one on my list. That's the box. It's really cute. That was very informative. So yeah, why don't we move on to the unboxing? This looks pretty simple. It looks like you just lift it up. And there we go. Okay, there she is. And now let's see if this pulls right out. Okay, so that's the back. As you can see, she comes with a doll stand. And on the inside, we have the certificate of authenticity. It says Malibu Barbie doll. This certifies that your Malibu Barbie doll was created through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. Pretty cute, but I do miss when they used to have the numbers. I know they haven't had that in quite a long time. Something I miss. And it's 2008, so that's when this doll came out. One thing I don't miss about Barbie is all the tape in this packaging. My God, there is so much tape. Let's see if we can get through this and surgically remove her very delicately. So, I'll be right back, you guys. Now, before we continue, I just want to take a quick little intermission and just thank you guys for joining me. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Plastique Nation. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so then you will know when I post videos. I do doll tea, I do unboxings, and I do customs as well. Make sure to also leave a comment and maybe you'll be featured in my next video. And for today's comment shout out, this is from my last video, my doll tea series, episode 4, and his comment is from Jay Hillman. Thank you so much for being a plastic. And he said, Mattel is just so sad. That pink business suit 1993 called and said, talk to the hand. Seriously, Elle Woods was what, 20 years ago? Stop, Mattel. Anyway, I only really like 4 things they're doing. I like the diversity, but the cheap plastic bodies kill it. Sigh. I love the made to move bodies to put other heads on. The new pink bags the fashionistas come in, only one of them I like is the black girl with natural looking afro. And the tubes the Barbie reveals come in. They're fab for displaying better dolls. Now, I could not agree more. I am liking that comment right now. Thank you for leaving a comment. I completely agree with what you're saying. The one thing that Barbie is doing right now is diversity, which we always need, but there's always going to be a trade-off, and I guess that trade-off that Mattel is doing is with quality. And that means there's going to be cheaper plastic used. There's going to be very, very cheap fashions, if fashions at all. They're usually just bags. It's really sad what Barbie's become, but that's why I made this video, because after I did that video, I was like, you know, I talked so much shit about Barbie. Why don't we talk about some good Barbie stuff? So I decided to unbox one of my thrift finds. So yeah, let's continue on, shall we? First things first, she came with this cute little booklet right here, and it has the Barbie, I believe this is the Barbie face mold before. I believe the Malibu Barbie one is called Stacy. I don't remember what this one's called, but this one is the previous face mold for Barbie that they used, and I really like it. It's super cute. On the inside, oh, okay, so here's what it says on the inside. I'm not gonna go through it in detail, but it's really cool to see all these vintage dolls that don't exist anymore. Like, I like the mod hair Ken that he came with a mustache or beard options. What else do we have in here? Ooh, all the sets that you could get before, like the airplane, the camper. So cute. I really wish they did this nowadays. Although, you know, there was lack of diversity back then. So, you know, positives and negatives. Ooh, more cute dolls from back in the day. I like that Prince one in the bottom right there. Oh, and back when Barbie's model was completely different, business model they used to do was that you would buy one doll and then they would sell you fashion packs. So the doll would be cheaper and then the fashion packs would be like slightly more expensive. Here is a look of the different fashion packs they used to sell. Very cute. They do not do this anymore, which is quite sad. Nowadays, the fashions are like molded and painted on. Yeah, back in the day, guys, man, they're really teasing us with what Barbie used to be. I mean, although this was like right before the massive decline in quality, it wasn't that bad back in 2008, 2009. But now it's just like whoosh, and then the last page. But yeah, that was really cute. And then along with that, we have these postcards. We have this one that says Barbie Beauty Center, and it's a really cute, it's like one of those fashion heads so you could change the hair and stuff. And it says, do you remember this Barbie doll head? It was a complete beauty center, complete with 20 hair care and cosmetic items. The super cute head was a practically life size and made for hours of hairdo and makeup fun. Featuring a ponytail that grew when tugged, the golden hair could be set and styled with rollers, bobby pins, rubber bands, barrettes, ribbons, brush, and comb. Makeup included eyelashes, blusher, lip gloss, and eyeshadow. A neckband completed the styling head. So yeah, really cute. They still do these, I think, just not as great quality, of course. Okay, and then next we have Barbie's Beach Bus. And on the back it says, from hometown Willows, Wisconsin to beautiful Malibu, California. Barbie traveled in style. Groovy features of the 1974 Barbie Beach Bus included pop art imagery of colorful waves and rainbows, a super cool sunroof, and a back panel that opened to reveal a kitchenette. This was the perfect van for Barbie doll and Ken to go on California beach adventures. I'm not a huge beach person. Ironic coming from a native Californian. But yeah, this is cute. And then last we have the Barbie townhouse. And it says, Barbie doll and friends have always loved city living and high style. In 1974, the Barbie townhouse was the dream dollhouse for most girls. 3.5 feet tall, the beautiful modern house featured colorfully decorated rooms and pretty sturdy furniture, and the feature that thrilled Barbie lovers everywhere: a working elevator. So yeah, that's actually a common theme now, because a lot of dollhouses now usually come with elevators. So look at Barbie being innovative. Now it's time for the main event, the thing you all came for, the Malibu Barbie.
Malibu Barbie. Malibu Barbie.
The nightmare.
The nerve.
Here she is, guys. Oh my gosh, she is adorable. Right off the bat, I noticed how orange and tan her skin is.
Girl, look how orange you fucking look, girl.
But you know, that was of the times.
Now, I'm not joking, bitch.
She has the rubber legs that are so famous, the bend and snap legs.
Bend and snap.
Although these actually bend quite a bit. Look at that. You can almost have her sitting. Yeah, and then she has the twist and turn torso. And of course she has the beach blonde hair. Very, very synthetic. She comes with a little tag that says Barbie 50th Anniversary. Her swimsuit is pretty cute. It's like a little polyester thing, and it has 2 big darts, very of the times of how they used to make Barbie clothes, big darts that would show. But yeah, really cute. Oh, and her sunglasses. It's funny because in my last video where I was talking about Barbie, I mentioned how the sunglasses that come with Barbie nowadays are opaque plastic, and back in the day they used to do clear plastic. Gone are those days. She came with this stand. This stand I'm not a huge fan of. It hardly holds her up, and it's very finicky. And of course her face up is so cute. As you can see, it's very 70s, very graphic. She has those bright blue eyes, a nude lipstick, and an arched eyebrow. Very natural looking. So the 70s was all about pretty natural makeup, nothing too extreme. I feel like she could have used some blushing though, but it wasn't at the time. And look at that little smirk. You could see the teeth painted on there. You can't have a 70s doll without the blue eyeshadow. So yeah, very cute. Very, very cute. Look at that face sculpt. It looks very I don't know, it's not quite how it is today with a very big grinning smile that just looks unnatural. This was still a very subtle, just a little subtle smile, because no one's always smiling that unnaturally. And of course, she came with a second outfit. So let's get her into that outfit. And before I put her outfit on, I may have to blur this, but I just wanted to show you guys. This one has the classic twist and turn waist, which was quite ingenious. If you see, it's cut at an angle, so she was able to do a very natural looking twist, because no one actually twists perfectly horizontal. This one has a nice little curve to it, so whoop, Although this, oh my gosh, this reminds me so much of Mars Attacks. Remember the Martian from Mars Attacks? She walked like this. They probably got the inspiration from Barbie. I'm sure. But look at that. That's it's the Martian. Okay guys, so here she is in her second outfit. At first glance, I have to say it's actually really cute. I love the pleated sheer fabric, yellow color with the pink bow. It's pretty cute. Now let's get on real close, shall we? It kind of looks like bedwear from the time, or like pajamas. Not sure if that's the look they were going for, but I love the flowiness of it. My complaint is that it feels very like cheap in terms of the materials used. The lining for the top and the underwear, it's like, it feels like paper. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's like a really stiff polyester fabric, and it was actually very difficult to get the underwear on over the legs. I mean, that's the bad thing about the legs from yesteryear, is that the rubber would always stick to the clothes and it was always very hard to get off. I love the lace under the bust. I love the neckline. It's really cute. It's lined, but I mean, it's not too great of workmanship, if you could see, because the lining is definitely peeking through. The hem of the outfit is all serged, so very simple. There's her underwear that you can see is very stiff fabric. Very hard to get on. And then her shoes, which are pretty cute. I'm not a fan of them. Like, I don't really like how they used to make shoes, because they used to make them like smaller than the feet, because the feet were rubber, so you have to like squeeze them in so they can stay, but at least they stay. But the shape of the feet, I'm not a fan of, because they look so blocky. Like, you know what I mean? There's not much detail there, and it just ends at a blunt end. Overall, cute. The details could be better. This stand is, I hate it. It's garbage. The stand just keeps falling apart every time I move the doll any which way, so I may just use a Kaiser stand, because I still have plenty of those left over. Also, I don't even know if the original doll came with this, but she doesn't have painted nails. I'm glad I can add her to my collection, so now I can say that I have a
Malibu Barbie.
Leave a comment if you know what I'm referencing. Yeah, this really reminds me of what Mattel used to do, what they used to be able to produce, what Barbie used to be, you know, the core values of what Barbie was. Almost makes me sad, actually. It's a little bit sad. This is like one of the last remnants of old time Barbie. I miss Barbie. Thank you guys for taking a trip down memory lane, even though it wasn't my memory. This was the first episode of Thrifty Thursdays. Stick around, because I'm going to try and do a new Thrifty Thursday every week. I have a lot of dolls to unbox for you guys. Some that I've never owned or heard of, and some that you guys will definitely recognize. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. And make sure to like the video, leave a comment, and you might be featured in my next video. Do you guys have this doll? Are you guys a fan of Malibu Barbie? Let me know. So with that said, keep it plastic.